I need someone to put my motherfucking phone on here. We gonna have I'm Jay Gutta, 1/3 of the Hood Smoker Podcast. I ain't trying to hold your little man. Hold on. I gotta smoke this pre-roll, man. This I think they're called I don't know, I'm gonna look at it and show y'all in a minute. We live right now. It's the Hood Smoker Podcast, Jay Gutta. This just we go live periodically, just jump on here and just go live, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with y'all. Cause we had Kiki Smooth scheduled, but shout out to Southwest Word, our engineer. He makes everything happen every Wednesday and Friday, or Wednesday and Saturday night live on the Hood Smoker Podcast. Cause you know your boy Gutta is spells computer with a K. You know what I'm saying? So we got an engineer. He makes all that shit happen, makes the show go round. So get better word. But we got Kiki Smooth for a special Thursday night episode. So it's still going down. Still going down. Still going down. But I'm gonna go ahead and share this around a little bit. Let me let some people know that Gutta's live right now, and then I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. Give me one quick, yo. For some reason, it won't let me. I don't know. We in this bitch. What up, though? So what we talking about, man? What we talking about? What the fuck are you watching? What the fuck did you just step into? Yeah, see, this is they call them in I don't know. There's a fucking sticker over the top of it, the case of this one. But before y'all start tripping and start reporting and doing all that dumb shit, man, just remember, in Michigan, marijuana is legal, man. Recreational use, all that good stuff. Real talk. This shit is some strong shit. See, they make these infused pre rolls. Watch, I'll show y'all. When I dump it out, you'll probably see some motherfucking all that. Well, you probably didn't see it, but Keith and shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Shout out to Chester McFly. We might be having Chester McFly tapping in, our Philly homie. Me and brother King X went live earlier. Shit was slapping, man. We actually had Donald Trump in the chat, man. Live. Go check it out. I ain't bullshit, man. He was taking questions and all that shit. All shit. We got our Philly homie. If you didn't know, I'm from Detroit, man. You just tapped into Detroit. We got Philly in the building. We're worldwide. Hip hop worldwide. Hip hop's worldwide. Y'all already knew that, though. I ain't gotta tell you. What up, though? Chester McFly in the motherfucking building. What up, though? Damn, dog. As soon as you popped in, all the eyes went away. No,
No, they gonna
I
come
just
back.
started.
You say
No,
Chester
they just,
McFly said it blow up.
yeah, no, I know. I'm fucking around, though. I'm fucking with you. I got this one of them pre-fused boys and shit or whatever they
That's
call them
what's up.
motherfuckers. These little motherfuckers. Sometimes, I found out like, cause there's these plastic ones. You know, these little ones. They look cheap. You'd be like, oh, that's cheap. They put
Hold
it in a
on,
little
just a sec.
plastic
Yo,
container.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna run to the store and get some cigarettes real quick. All right. I'm doing it live. All right. I love you.
This bitch is fucking 48.5% THC. Came in with
Yeah.
this kit plastic thing. But you can get a fancy ass glass bottle that comes with one, like a glass bottle that comes with a pre roll. That should be some trash and shit. Like the packaging, the packaging. I always learned that in marketing. You gotta know that shit. Like
Yeah. I get the
when you
little
post.
jars of dabs, and I got this thing called a nectar collector. It looks like a glass wand, and you
Mm.
heat it up with a torch, and you just take a couple taps, and like 5 taps is like smoking like a joint or a blunt like at once. And I do like 3 of them joints, so I get
Yeah,
faded. I'm faded right now, and
I
I
always
smoked a
fuck
couple
up with these,
bonds.
bro. Cause I told you fucking I
I'm
didn't
on.
know why this shit was so strong. And I don't fuck with the why. I mean, I never really did dabs. I did them. My
It's
cousin
the
rest in
shit.
peace, me and shit.
I
He
used to
used
make
to.
them back in the day.
No, I know lots of people that do dab, but I never really fucked with. I never went out of my way to get whacked, put the like blunts and joints, whatever. I don't smoke joints, but blunts, pre-roll
All
joints.
right.
But Keith, all that other stuff, I just smoked the bud, the weed. But I was wondering why I was getting so damn blew out because I was taking like 2 gram fucking pre rolls of these infused pre rolls to the head and shit. And I'm like, damn, like I'm thinking I smoke blunts to the
Yeah.
head. so I can handle it. But
I smoke joints. I like the thin papers. I get these real thin raw papers, and it's like, you
these
know what
are
I mean, the
raw.
thinnest paper. Because I hate when you get like good weed, and then you just get like a grape Dutch, and all you taste is like grape Dutch, and you don't taste the fucking weed. I'm like, the fuck am I
Yeah,
spending money on good ass weed if I'm just gonna taste a grape fucking Dutch? I don't want to taste the grape fucking Dutch. I want to taste the motherfucking weeds. That's why I smoke papers, man. You
yeah,
know.
that's what Southwest Word smokes. Nothing but the Honey Fusion Dutchess. He won't smoke nothing but Honey Fusion Dutchess. And them bitches be hurting my throat. I be smoking with them and shit and fucking them bitches be hurting my throat, though. That's why I get the zigzag wraps. Plus, there ain't no shit you ain't got to cut them on. Plus, they're thin and shit. So, but I don't. I would smoke. I like
I
what's
used
it
to like
called?
the zigzags. I used
Hemp
to
wrap.
smoke them back in the day. Like that's all I used to smoke, zigzags and
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah,
Remember them JOBs?
yeah. The generic zigzag. What up,
It
though,
was like a
Parky?
job.
Yeah, I know the
What's
job.
good?
What up, though? We got Scotland in the building. Our
They used to
motherfucking
have
homie from
clear
across.
papers and shit too.
Yeah. No, and then I remember back in the day when they started. Remember the flavored zigzags? They had like the
Yeah,
strawberry,
yeah, yeah.
but then they took them off the shelves because they said that the flavor, that whatever they were making to make it taste good, the flavor was causing cancer worse and shit.
Yeah. It's like you
What up,
breathing
though?
that
Yeah,
shit in
what?
with the weed. Like that's why I kept saying it's a thin, natural paper, man, like a raw. It's the shit. What's
Yeah.
good, y'all?
What up, though, little
I'm
dope
walking
boy?
to the
Welcome
store.
back. Welcome back,
I
little
can't
dope
be
boy.
sleepy
And
and walk, you know?
yeah, a little bit sleepy, man. What time is it? Like fucking 2 in the morning, almost and shit, something like that.
Like one, it's late. Yeah, I only got like one cigarette. I was like,
Be
fuck, I
careful,
might as
Chester
well go to sleep.
McFly. You got your
My
knuckles
hand
on.
warmer. Yeah,
Mhm.
my hand warmer.
Yeah, your fucking secret powers, your Superman powers.
Yeah.
Like damn, he just sit that dude down. You see how he hit him with his fucking stiff ass jab, and dude's knocked out cold, leaking on the concrete.
Yeah, it was better than like slicing somebody, man. Like,
Oh my
when you
bad, bro.
think about it.
Yeah, I guess though, but crushing someone's head or crushing their nose and their brain, I don't know if that's much better.
It's
But
quick. Yo, and
no,
always use it on your left, not you like on your
you're
less
right,
dominant hand.
right. Unless you're left-handed, use it on your right hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you'll
no,
hurt somebody real bad if you do. Like, if I put it on my right, that's fucked up.
right. No, Parkhead, we rescheduled. Southwest Word was ill. He was, and when I say ill, I'm not talking about Beastie Boys licensed to ill. I'm talking about he was sick, puking and shit. That's our
Hmm.
engineer sets everything up. The whole I don't know how to do all that with the streaming labs, the Discord, all that other shit. So and because we got like 3 monitors, I gotta set up and shit, watch different shit ons to keep up, so I can talk to y'all too and shit in the
That's
chat.
crazy, man. Like, see, that's the shit I never could get. That's why I just do lives and shit and get people
Yeah, dog.
watching my lives.
Yeah, it's like I've been doing this other shit for too long. It's almost like I'm like I can't sit here and try to mask. Like so, I'm the personality of the show. I try to do the business side of the show. I book the guests. You know, well, I can't say I book all the guests. I mean, we got like you book guests, Christopher George book guests, but Antonio
Yeah, I
Tapp.
got somebody I wanted to get on the show, and they got an album coming out. At my boy Dark, and he's nice, man. He's from New York, and then he moved down here. I don't know where he's living now. I think he's back around here, but he just taught. He's working on new music. I seen him dropping shit on Instagram. Like I don't know. I think you would really like the dude. He's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, send them our way, dog. You know how we are. It'd be an honor. Yeah, Parky, but we'll be live. You could say tonight, but it's Thursday night. We're going live. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. We got Kiki Smooth. I already talked. Kiki's all good with it. You know what I'm saying? He was
What's up?
Ruthless Records, dog. This time, see, last time we had Kiki Smooth on. I don't want to give away too much about the interview, but like last time we had him on, we was like, look, we don't want to just talk. I know when you get great because I watched a lot of interviews with him, And I'm like, I know you get grilled about like how you knew Easy E. How about Easy E? Like he worked in
Yeah,
Easy E's record shop in Compton, and he was a DJ. But that's how he got plugged in with Ruthless Records. But I know he was Coolio's DJ, and I didn't want to bring up, I didn't want to fucking be disrespectful. I mean, we of course rest in peace, Coolio. We paid homage to Coolio,
I
but
love Coolio, man. Coolio was like the first time I ever got Dome, man. I was listening to Coolio. You know what I
oh,
mean? I was at the yeah, I went to the youth center dance and I got out with this girl who went out back. The Coolio was in the background. Come
yeah,
along and ride along. Fantastic slide, slide,
oh, yeah,
slippity slide. Yeah.
yeah.
That was a good night.
The Gangsta's Paradise, that song right there, I think that song I probably gets more radio fucking rotation since it came out than any other song in history if they fucking looked it up. Because that song, they always, like, periodically, like, throughout the years, songs start fading away. It faded like every other song start fading away because there's new shit
Yeah.
popping. But that song stays in rotation. Like, Gangsta's Paradise, you can always hear that. You're guaranteed to hear it at least fucking once a month. At least once
That
a month.
shit was that the way that shit came out with the movie. Like I didn't know what it was at
Vegas
first.
money.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it was marketed like yo. I went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
a movie with my grandma. We went to see this movie, Stop Where My Mom Was Shooting, some stupid
yeah.
Stallone
That's what my
movie.
mama shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
Lester Stallone and old girl from the
yeah,
old lady from the Golden
yeah. I
Girls.
love her. I love her. She reminded me of my nonna mom. I had a little old Italian nonna mom like that, so I loved her. So yeah, we watched that movie together, and then I seen the preview for that John. I was like, oh, that shit's crazy.
I went to the movies and see that shit when I was a kid. Damn, how old was you, Chester? Because I was a kid when that shit came out. How old were you
I'm
when that?
40. I don't know. I was
No, I
like,
ain't asking about how
yeah, I
old.
was like in third grade. I
Mm,
was like 93, 92, 93. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So like, I don't know. I remember when I was,
that shit at the
yeah,
movie.
when I was in sixth grade, I was 12. When I was in fifth grade, I was 11. I was in fourth grade, I was 10. Uh,
You said that random.
and then what should we call it? Third grade, 9. So I was 9.
That's a good name, random consumer, huh? You just randomly consume shit. You know what
I
I'm
randomly
saying?
consume shit. If it looks good, I'll take some shrooms in the bit
You better
and
give me
put on.
room, bitch, before you get swept like a broom, bitch. I'm in the room, bitch. Yup. All right, random consumer. Yeah, that's clever. It's a clever name. I like when people come up with clever names and shit. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
Donald Trump, and it said the official Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump, whatever thing, and it had the picture of him like, yeah, I got shot in the ear, blah blah blah. But dude was cool, you know what I'm saying? I like when trolls is cool like that. Like they can take a joke and they can come back with a joke because we can take a joke and it makes it funny.
Yeah, that's when people. I hate when people take all this shit serious. Like I had somebody yelling at me like, "You're not gonna vote for Kamala Harris." I'm like, I don't really like her. She locked a lot of people up for weed. I can't respect that. If it was Michelle Obama, like I said, I would vote Michelle Obama right now. So I love Michelle. I love me some Mike. You know what I mean?
I
I
was
don't
gonna
care what
say
they
that.
say. I
I
love me
was
some
trying
Mike.
not to say that, but then I'm glad you said
You know,
it. Yeah. No, but
you ain't
what
got
I
to
was
agree with
saying,
me. Give me
yeah,
the Antichrist.
yeah, like the
Antichrist.
dude could have
Well,
got all butthurt when I said something about asked him how his ear was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so how's your ear doing? This and that. I'm like, how's your ear doing? I'm concerned. How's your ear doing? And he was
hmm.
like, joking. He said, oh, it's just a piercing. Because I was like, I said something. I was like, is it looking like Mike Tyson after Holyfield, or is it? I mean, like, what's it looking like? Like, and he said, just another piercing. And then we were going
If
back
it
and
was
forth.
like a big asshole and he put like a big gauge in there, like the
That'd
president
be
had like
crazy.
some
Yeah,
big fucking
yeah.
screwdriver bit in there, like, yeah,
He should
bitch,
put
what?
he should put a hoop, and hanging from the hoop, it should say "President" on
Have
it.
a bullet on the
Like,
hoop. Yeah, have a
yeah,
bullet on the hoop hanging down. Like you missed me, bitch. Yo,
Like I
I
heard that joke so many times, though. I heard it on the radio. I heard it on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it come to find out it was just some random troll who made the post on Twitter, but it went
I'm gonna go
viral.
see this 7-Eleven open real quick instead of having to walk all the way out to fucking Long Lane. Long Lane's a little
Oh
sketchy like
yeah,
that.
Chester McFly. I just dog this. I mean, I don't believe shit I see on TV like that, but I mean, I was watching the news a little while ago. Because you see, Biden gave his first speech and shit, but that's a whole nother topic. We could
Yeah,
talk
I saw
about
that.
that.
Yeah, no, I saw some. I didn't see what he said. I seen it. It said
I
that,
watched
but I
it.
was like,
I was curious.
I was
I just,
freestyling and doing
I
other
was
shit
waiting
tonight.
for something to happen. I didn't
Please be
want.
open. Please
My
be
bad. I was worded that wrong. I was watching to see what. I didn't know how he was gonna handle it. Like how's Biden?
open.
But
No, no,
oh, exclusive shit.
no,
Oh, the store
no.
is closed. The store is closed. How does 7-Eleven don't close, dog? Not even on Christmas.
Yeah, this one
7-Eleven.
does. And they
No.
got like their own owners and shit. They do whatever the fuck they want.
That's crazy. Yeah,
That's
but
why I gotta walk to the hood, yo. I gotta
I
walk
wanted
down
to
Long
tell you
Lane.
this before because I almost smoked this whole. This was only a gram and a half pre roll. It's
Yeah,
legal here in Michigan, so don't trip,
that's
yo.
why I like yeah, I'm prescribed, so it's all legal for me. It's my medication. You know what I mean? I went to
Um,
jail to get my medicine. Real shit.
uh, I didn't go to jail to get my medicine, but this my medicine. But
I
just
had the
my
worst PO. That motherfucker was the worst person that ever lived on this planet. Like he would fucking come to my house and I had a bush that smelled like weed. I know it sounds crazy, but he's like, "You're smoking weed here." I'm like, "It's the bush. It's just the way the bush smells." Fucking always be saying I'm smoking weed. I'm like, what? Am I just coming out front blowing it in the bush? It doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about? The bush just smells like that. Some, you know what I mean? Some bushes had that smell. I'm telling him, it's just the bush that smelled like weed. It ain't, you know what I mean?
the bush. It's just the bush.
Yeah, he's crazy though. And then I remember
Taking
he
my
sent me to rehab, and which we call you would never get prescribed weed. And then as soon as they prescribed it, he dropped me as a client. Like he's like, yeah, I'm dropping you as a client. He was such a pussy.
that's fucked up. Man, marijuana is not a drug, y'all. It came from the
Dude,
earth. If you can
the
pick
way
it,
they would test you in that bathroom was so fucked up. He would call like 6 to 12 people in the bathroom at the same time, and then you have to stand next to him and pull your junk out and had to pee in the cup in front of all these people and shit, dog. I'm
no
not even
Diddy,
lying.
no Diddy, but he could have been on some Diddy shit, Chester
But yo,
McFly.
listen to this shit. Then the one day he told me I had a fake John. I was like, what are you talking about? So he made me pull my John out in front of all these dudes. I had to have it out, and then he had to show the inside of my boxers, the inside of my pants, the inside of my underwear, all this crazy shit, man.
Cops are dirty.
Like,
And that's why they say, like, why do you say fuck? People say fuck the police. And people say, like, and like probation officers, parole officers, they're all in the same category. Corrections officers, deputies, they're all the law. That's what people fail to realize because I keep getting that argument because one of my videos one of the shorts I made was about Rick Ross and Officer Ricky. And people are saying he's a
yeah,
CO. He's not a cop.
yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's a CEO,
They
right?
still
So he's
fucking
a
people
law.
over, yeah.
They're all cops. They're rats, snitches, whatever you want to call them and shit. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. No, I swear to God, I can't go nowhere without hearing that. I was telling my
That's
son,
smart, man. He's a good marketer. And I've been hearing a lot of Eminem shit. A lot of weird is though, everybody's making a big deal about this. I don't know if you heard about this. This is the first time Eminem has an album that is not getting radio play.
really?
Think
I,
about it.
it's getting
It's a
radio
good
play on the radio.
album. It's getting a lot of sales, but it's not getting radio play like that. You know?
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, they played. They played Houdini here in Detroit. They played
Yeah, but other than that, what are they gonna play on the
they
radio? Other than
played
that,
they played that one joint with Baby Tron and Big
uh,
Sean, uh Toby.
so I like that song.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna play that dance song. That one that I heard that he had that song since that song was supposed to go on his I forgot which album, man. Like his third album. I forgot the name of it. The one where it was the one after the Slim Shady and the Marshall Mathers LP, the one that came after that. So yeah,
Uh, the I know you're talking about the one that
I-
was like the best of kind of collaboration.
the one where him and Dre went in on Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah,
I
fuck
was, I was
Jermaine.
I was in prison, so I remember
That
that
came
shit.
out on Street. That was on Street Wars. That's when I first heard that.
Encore.
Encore,
Okay,
Encore.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
Encore. He right. Yeah,
You're
that's
also
why I was like
right.
a
Fuck,
greatest hits
you
album
know,
though.
yeah, you're also right.
Encore.
He don't need radio. He broke like he's still breaking records and shit. They said
He
he's the
doesn't own
only
the
rapper
radio.
to have a number
You can
one
see
track.
Philly from here. I don't know if you can see it right now. If I go down a little bit, maybe you can.
Walk your ass all the way downtown, Chester.
We got bigger buildings.
Go down there, Chester. I want to see what fucking these Philadelphia. I want to see where the fucking I gotta go when I get there. Where the Philadelphia Eagles play. In Philly, I love Philly.
See,
Shout
all
out
the
to
shit's
Philly.
in all the stadiums are in South Philly, but they're trying to move the Sixers stadium to like Center City. They want to make it like Madison Square Garden, and it's pissing a lot of people off. I told you I used to have season tickets, and if they would have done that when I had season tickets, you would have to lose your season tickets and rebuy them again for like way higher prices. You know, that's fucked
Yeah.
up. Number one single here in the UK. That's dope.
They say he's the only one to have in the top 10 ever in history in the top 10 40-second track. That one song where he just went in for like four. I forgot the name of it. I don't know. You know what song I'm talking about? It was like
Nah.
it was like a track. It was like around the. It was like I don't know. I should listen to that motherfucking
Was it
album.
that song? Fuck,
He goes
fuck,
on. It's the one he
fuck.
goes
Oh
in
my
on everybody.
god, fuck,
I think
fuck,
it might be the one
fuck.
where he's
Oh
like.
man.
Where he goes like, "Fuck blind people and deaf people suck."
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
I
shit.
like that, John.
And all
Yeah,
he
that
does
shit
is
was
just
hard.
skip straight through you for like 40 seconds
I'm
and then
taking
he
these
gets back.
off.
And, yeah.
There we.
What up, though? Y'all smash like. Let's get some more
Yeah,
ass.
hit that
Let's
like
go
button.
here.
Let me know where y'all at.
I'm not. I
What
just
up, Parkhead?
one of these infused boys. You know, they be looking out at the flower bowl. Like I said, go to any dispensary, man, in
How
Detroit.
much, yo? How much for like a half ounce of like good weed? Like
Uh,
where you're at?
I don't know, though. Probably anywhere from like around uh $30, $40 maybe.
For a half ounce?
Yeah, for a half ounce.
That's
Cause an ounce is a good ounce you can get for like 80 to 100.
That's crazy. Cause I just got a half ounce of like really that rhythm shit, 2 quarters for like $80 or $82.
Yeah.
You
You don't gotta
can't get
pay
when you
no
get.
tax neither, cause you got the
I
card.
get discount because of my food stamps. Because I get food stamps, I get discounts there and shit.
And don't they can't tax it if it's when you know what I'm saying. You ain't got a tax, right? So
But like I said, we can't get pre rolls,
like if
so
it
we have to
says
make our
twenty
own.
dollars, you got to pay $20, right? There's not like it's no because here they
No,
put
but I get
one tax,
discount
they
if it's
put like two different
$20.
taxes
I
on.
get fit. I get 15% off everything, unless something's on sale. If they take like a percentage off, then I don't get my discount. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, guilty conscious too. That's the one.
I
Parkhead.
heard only a little bit of it. I gotta listen to this album again. I've been listening to it, but every time it's been a lot of like shit going on. So I'm like trying to listen to it, and it's just crazy. Tonight I had to like fucking paint my house.
The job,
I'm
yeah.
editing videos and
What I'm
painting my
saying,
house.
dog, this shit, but that's a wonderful. Ain't that a, great job when your job is to listen to music? I even listen to new music, music I might not like, just 'cause I know I gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, "This dude's hot." You like
That's
y'all
that
should
house. That's
y'all
that
should
house
check
where it
this
got burned
out.
down again
And every-
behind me. Remember I
Oh,
told you about that?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
sad.
yeah. That's fucked up. It's always fucked up when a house burns down. Yeah, my wife, right before, well, not right before, but shit, while we was
Oh
going.
yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. These houses where I'm at in like Lansdowne, like Upper Darby, they look like Detroit houses. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Like don't these look like Detroit houses here?
yeah, it does look like Detroit, like how because there's space and shit behind between the houses and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like Philly, like row homes.
Right. Yeah,
It's like
Parkway
Darby.
coming soon. Slim Shady versus Eminem. I
That's
seen
cool.
you're in
I'm walking
Slim's
up the
corner.
street.
No, yeah, but if yeah, cause they could have a Slim Shady Resurrection album too and shit. There's a lot of shit he could do. He's not done. That motherfucking shit's in his blood. I was in the studio with
There's
that dude.
another house that burned down.
That dude, I call him that dude, but he's a fucking legend. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, him. But we went when we went in there. It was different because we
Yeah,
knew.
you was telling me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was, and what it was because one of the outsiders were in Detroit, and this dude knew Killer C, whereas Killer C was in there. And he was like, "Yeah, let's roll up to the studio." They're like, and they kept saying like, "Yo, this white boy's gonna blow. This white boy's gonna blow. This white boy's gonna blow." Like, no Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Blow up in the gun and shit. Well, fuck. Uh, we went in the
That's
studio.
what Detroit houses.
That's a nice ass Detroit house.
Hmm. Yeah, these are big houses too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a big that'd be like four people, four families living in one house in Detroit. House that size for sure.
This is kind of like this is kind of like hood out here though too. You know.
I could tell by the cracks in the concrete.
Yeah. Roaches usually everywhere. I haven't
Yeah,
seen them lately. I don't know. They probably were having their mating season, and they were everywhere for like a minute, like all the way from like northeast Philly to my crib, like
yeah.
like they were everywhere, bro. You walked on the concrete, you was stepping on like 20 of them bitches, like every step, squish, squish, squish. It's nasty.
Hell
Y'all ain't
no.
got roaches like us. Them Johns look like skateboards. You seen them shits? Philly
Yeah.
roaches on. Them shits is
Well,
crazy.
biggest roach I ever seen besides down in Texas in Houston. They got some crazy roaches that fly. Big ass. The roaches fly where you're at. Yeah, that's that big. We got them roaches in Detroit where they don't fly, but this motherfucker was like this big, and I was in the county jail, and you know they got one of them steel toilet sink things by your bunk and shit. They lock you down at night off the rock, and I'm in the cell. I wake up, this motherfucker's chewing on my bar of soap. I was tripping. I had a cool. They call them kidney shots. A cool shot is a little like juice box kind of thing, and I
Yeah.
opened it up and I caught the motherfucker and I put it in it and I showed one dude on the rock, but then
Oh yeah.
this dude from Iraq started tripping out. He was in
Like,
there for international stalking in the county. He
I
started
see.
freaking out. He grabbed it and he flushed it down the toilet, and that shit
See
was
the
like,
buildings through the trees.
yeah, yeah,
That cool.
yeah. That's like how when I be coming up John Crump by the railroad tracks and I can zoom in on downtown.
Yeah, I
That's
used to like. That's why I like your videos, like when you would do that and shit. That's why I like. Today I wanted to get you on my live when I was in Philly and shit.
yeah. No,
I got Christopher Jordan,
I had to
and
get
I
brakes on my truck. I had a bunch of shit. I was fucking. It was a late day, long day. I was ready to go, and fucking Southwest Words fucking just. He wasn't feeling. He said he ate some Taco Bell in the middle of the night. He went to Taco Bell. He said he thinks that fucked his stomach up. So
Oh yeah, that shit will fuck your shit up.
hell yeah. He said was Marshall a geek Parkhead? No, he wouldn't. I wouldn't call him a geek, but it was a different style of rap. He was like the boom bap. We was more gangster rap, reality rap, like telling hood
He was
stories.
always like kind of like shock rap more when he was a
Yeah,
freestyle artist. He would say shit that like would just
he was a
shock
beast.
the audience. Like, oh shit, no, he didn't. Oh what? I can't believe he said that. What? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the studio with him, and he was playing music for us and shit. We smoked a blunt. He gave us a cassette tape that had like 6 tracks on it. I
What was
remember
it?
we was
Infinite?
playing. No, it was record. It was when he was recording Infinite. I forgot who was the producer in the studio. It was like a studio out in the suburbs. I forgot what I want to say Livonia, Michigan, but I can't remember
I
exactly
got
what
heart.
suburb it was. At
Oh
that
my
time, I
god.
wasn't
Sorry.
too familiar with all the suburbs. I was young, but yeah, but when we were playing the tape, and I just remember it just fucking. He was going on a nut on there. He was like talking about robbing old ladies, knocking over fucking groceries,
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit you in the mouth with a roll of quarters.
I almost forgot the Beanie Babies, fucking
Yeah.
shit like that. You act like you never seen somebody hit a lick before, smash the window, grab the Nintendo 64. Like that bar stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? I heard- Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's how it is. Like how E-course in Detroit, like Southwest downriver, it looks like when you go down Jefferson through Rouge and E-course, you think you're still in Detroit. It's the hood. I mean, if you watch that series BMF, that's why BMF stayed under Detroit's drug radar because they were from Southwest, but they made money in E-course because it was the border city, like right across the road. So they were slanging and making money, and that's why if you watch the series, they're beefing with
Oh,
E-course.
you can see Philly over here.
Yeah, that tape probably it would have been worth a small fortune, but I don't even know what ever happened to that tape, Parkhead. That was back when we were going to the studio, and we had people putting money
Smell like
behind
gas over
it,
here.
and we thought like, okay, he's doing the same thing as us. You know what I'm saying? Like we gave him tapes too. We gave him our tapes too. We had just did a single called "Criminal Minds."
Yeah, here
But
it comes.
Criminal Mind, I was born with it. That's where I was. My
Yeah,
boy Killer C, rest in peace.
you're the
He's
villains.
in New York. He was living in Brooklyn. Mm. Yeah, I see that. That's dope. You can see that. That's right by your crib. You can see that from
Yeah,
your house. Yeah, that's
yeah.
dope. That's
I,
dope.
I got. I'm like literally like a 5 minute walk from Philly, from where my house is. Like Philly's at the bottom of my street. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
but no, like the tape that we gave Marshall M when we went to the studio because we gave him a tape. We had just recorded a song called "Criminal Minds," and I remember my boy Killer C verse more in mine because I don't know, he just came hard and it was a fucking and he passed in 2018. Rest in peace, Killer C.
R.I.P.
But he lived in Brooklyn. That's why I was in New York. I went to New York a couple times and stayed for like a month. I've been
Yeah,
to
do you hear that?
every motherfucking borough. No, I
They
didn't
were all
hear
they were all drunk out front. Like, hey.
that.
I
That's what.
walked by on the way back. I'll show you. You'll see it next time.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah. But I remember Killer C's verse was like, I was born with a criminal mind, down to take mine. I'm down to put two motherfucking nine slugs to your spine. I'm down to flow unrehearsed. Been through better or worse. Talk shit to this, catch a 12-round burst. I forget,
That's
what's
dope.
that shit about being on the block with a 2-5 in my sock? This and that. 12 years old on the block with a 2-5 in my sock. And then how am I slinging rocks? Blah blah blah. But it was dope. But I'm trying to think what my verse was on Criminal Mind.
Yeah,
Cause
they always like, I'm going to Lucy's store now. They always try to sell me drugs like out front here. So just listen.
shit.
I'm warning y'all ahead of time.
Hey, you straight? You straight? You good?
Yeah, yeah. If I got hard out, like, you'll see.
Yeah, that's everywhere. Should they even do that shit in the bird? Everywhere. People be posted like, you good? You good? I got this. I
Hell
got
yeah.
that.
I was coming up here. It's the Lucy's spot. It's always like the cheapest spot to get cigarettes.
See, Lucy's, we call Lucy's like single cigarettes. When you buy one square, one cigarette, you say, "Can I get a Lucy?" I remember I was getting Lucy's for like 5 cents at one time back in the day.
Here's the 50 cent I owed you from before. All right, thank you, man. See, thank you. I remember. I always got you.
Yeah, and you famous.
Hell
You
yeah.
Chester McFly. Let them know. You could
Every time.
you could promote their store and get them some custos. You got
Hell yeah.
fucking
That's a good
200,000
idea, man.
subscribers. Tell them people in your neighborhood. Let them know. Show them your channel. Put them up on your shit, dog. I mean, fuck, you almost what at a quarter million? Shit.
Yeah, 200. I'm almost at 240,000.
Yeah, dog. Congratulations on that. Make sure y'all check out Chester McFly. If you ain't up on Chester McFly, just how it's spelt, how it sounds. Tell them about Chester. What Chester means, like what it is, cause you're in Philly. So what is Chester?
Like I don't know. It was like I was trying to make a sequel to Back to the Future, and then like I just liked the name. I was like, I'm gonna use it as a rapper name. So I came up with like, because I live near Chester, and it's like
Chester.
it's kind of a grimy place. I love Chester, but shit happens there, and so then I like Back to the Future. So I said Chester McFly. I was like, oh, that sounds good. And then came up with the backstory that Uncle Jailbird Joey came to South Philly after he got out of jail. He got some Italian broad pregnant, and then they had a kid, and that kid grew up to become Chester McFly. That's me. So Marty, my uncle, you know.
Yeah. No, I just want you to give them a little background of how Chester McFly, how the name came about.
But it's a good name though. Like,
Also, said shout out to his dad, Marty McFly,
nah, he's my uncle Marty.
Uncle Marty.
Yeah, Jailbird Joey. Marty's uncle is my father. Yeah, this is the party over here. See,
Yeah,
you hear him?
yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Just,
There was a party at West Philly last night, and like 9 people got hit. Like it was like mass shooting at some party.
oh yeah,
Got it on
shout
ring
out.
team and shit. It was
Be safe
crazy.
out there, bro. Be safe. All you got is them nuts. Be safe.
On one,
Blocking
I'm
bullets.
good. But like, yeah, if somebody got the burner,
These young motherfuckers want to shoot. That's what something that stuck to, like that made me think what Mr. Go To said, because I was like, when Julio, rest in peace, when he had got murdered, we were talking about it, me and Mr. Go To live on a live like this, and talking about how I seen an interview like a month before that, how he was said the only way they asked him would the beef ever stop, and he said the only way the beef will stop is if the OGs will step in. What Mr. Go To said
that's
is,
the cops driving like that. You see that? He didn't stop at a stop sign. He's driving fast as shit.
"Hey, we got a saying here in Detroit, like there, you make your own traffic. You know what
This
I'm
is a little
saying?
police station right here. Like this little red building. It's a little
Yeah,
police station.
it's a police station. Fuck the
Yeah,
police.
I'll show you. I ain't
Yeah,
lying.
if you see one,
Look,
tell them I said this. Tell them I
see?
said this. Tell them I said this. Tell them I said this. Tell them Jay Gutta said, fuck the police. No, I ain't trying to get you out there.
Yeah, I'm live, man. Right. I'll go to jail. Yo, that's fucked up. That's
No,
like,
fuck that. No, I ain't gonna say that I love the motherfuckers, but no, the views of Jay Gutta are not those of Chester McFly, so he
they
can't
was
be.
grilling me today, man. I went to the dollar store, and they were like towing some guy's car, and we were just looking at him, and the cop looks at me. He's like, I'm like, hey man, how are you doing? And then I went outside. My daughter was misbehaving, and I'm like, he's gonna lock you up if you act up. And he looked over and he scared her, and she's like, no, no, no.
Hell no.
Oh, that's something on your wall. I thought that was like I was rubbing my phone for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was some.
I was like, yo, the whole time
It's a
like
piece
this
of duct
with
tape.
my
I feel
finger.
like climbing up there and grabbing it. Something was
What
taped
is
up.
that, bro?
It's a piece of black duct tape. That's all it is. A piece of black duct tape on the ceiling. I know my. I'm surprised the trolls ain't talking shit about it. Like they be
I told you
watching
always saying the
everything.
trolls be fucking with me. I have a troll come in once in a while. I had somebody today give me $2 to leave a comment today in my live on my way down to Philly. He like
Oh,
left yeah.
well, they be telling me all types of crazy shit. Like we'll cash app you this if you run that red light. We'll cash app you this if you do this. Like man, what the fuck? You better get the fuck out of here. You know, fuck, I look like they wanted me to rap earlier. Usually I'll rap, but the way it was like a troll. I could tell he was a troll
I
from
rap
the
about the
previous
troll.
time.
I'll talk shit about him
No,
when
but
I
he
spit.
said he would cat, and then well, no, he didn't say he'd pay though. That's what it was. He was like rap, rap, like he was like I'm here for your entertainment, bitch. You want me to rap for your troll ass? No, you want me to rap
Like
for
say the
you?
line. What you
Like
talking about, Willis? Yeah.
still coming my cash out, motherfucking like
I felt
E40
bad for that
said.
guy, Gary Coleman. You know what I'm talking about?
Gary Coleman.
Yeah, from that show, Different Strokes. As
Yeah, I
the
know
world
Gary
don't
Coleman.
turn to a
What you
beat of
talking
just
about,
one
Will?
drum, it may
What
not
you
be
talking
right for
about, Chester
you,
McFly?
not be right for
You grew
some.
up on that
We
shit.
got different
Different
strokes. We
strokes.
got different
Different
strokes. We
strokes.
got different strokes that
Yeah.
rule the world.
I grew up on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grew up on that shit.
that shit was dope, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, that dude, everywhere he went after that shit, he was like ruined. His parents stole all his money. And then everywhere he went, everybody wanted him to say, what you talking about, Willis? He's like, I will not say the line. And he like got in a fight with some woman and like he was like a mall security guard. You know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I
He got in a
know.
fight with a woman, yeah. And he ripped her hair out and shit.
Yeah.
And he
Rest in
jumped
peace,
on her back.
man. Rest in peace. Yeah. The Arnold. Shit. Rest
I
in
like
peace.
that dude.
Hey, that'd be a good person to holler at and get on the show. Ty, what's his name? Ty Bridges. Is his name Ty
Yeah, yeah,
Bridges?
he played his older brother. I like
Willie?
Todd Bridges.
Yeah.
Todd
I think
Bridges.
yeah, he'd be a good one to have on the Hood Smoker podcast, I think. I think I'm gonna hit him up. If we were live right now talking about this, I just titled it. It's another episode of What the Fuck Is You Watching? I know that Blantonio came up with it, but we still doing the other Hood Smoker. Shout out to Blantonio Ty. Shout out to
I
Billy.
did one that y'all could try. I did it. I called it Smell-O-Vision. Me and Blantonio were talking to come up with cards and send it to like certain people that watch the show. They could buy it and they could watch the episode and we could like open like pack some weed and like smell this part of the card. Like we're smoking. Like yeah, you can smell it. Smell-O-Vision.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah. Sometimes, a lot of
if
times
I
I'll go
cook the
back.
pie.
Yeah, I'll go back and change
Oh
titles.
shit. Oh 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 shit. There was a skunk right there, and then he put his tail up at me, man.
Oh shit, dog! You better not
Oh
get
shit.
sprayed. Don't get sprayed, dog.
Oh shit. Dude, I
Don't
looked
get
over, I just seen the tail up. Did
tomato
you see my
bag.
face? I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
you gonna get
Woo.
you
There's a
want.
lot of them around here. You got them around your neighborhood?
Yeah, we got skunks. When I had my rest in peace Capone, my pit bull, we put
Oh my God. My heart's
we
like
put,
beating
we
so
put
fast.
them motherfuckers up. Tore up a couple skunks, raccoons. Fucking, we got raccoons, fucking squirrels like a motherfucker. Y'all got squirrels like a motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got all kinds of squirrels.
We got gray squirrels, black
Yeah,
squirrels,
they got black
red
squirrels in
squirrels.
Broomall.
Yeah.
Much love from Nebraska. I love the old stories, Chester McFly. Who did you like rapping wise growing up? I like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, NWA, a lot of West Coast hip hop. So I don't know. I learned how to rap from listening to the Chronic. But like the first album I ever got, like as a gift, was MC Hammer, and then the one I bought with my money was the Chronic from like some magazine, like Sam Goody or something, and they had like all these different sections. They had like this black dude, and it said Brother Bobby section. That was like the hip hop section,
Yeah,
and they had the Chronic in there, and I was like, I ordered that, and it was dope.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what
I
got me into it.
remember when I heard the Chronic. Me and my boy Mingo. Shout out Mingo if you watching this. Young Guns, Mingo. But anyway, we kept rewinding where Snoop spit. And we memorized that shit. It's the capital S and yes, I'm fresh and
Double
double.
P,
We was like,
double G
we heard him
double
spitting like,
G's.
yeah, and we heard him spitting like that. We was like, damn, he's going in. This Snoop Dogg's going in. We already heard him on what was it? What's that track he did with Dre on Deep Cover?
Yeah, deep cover.
Yeah, it was on the Deep Cover soundtrack.
Yeah,
So
it's
we heard
called deep cover.
187 on the motherfucking cop. That shit. And so we knew who he was, but we didn't know like that and shit. When the Chronic dropped, that they say that was like the Doggy Style was the follow up to to the Chronic. The Chronic
Yeah,
was like
yeah, yeah.
Doggy Style to the world.
It was produced so good. I was so mad when they got Tupac. I felt like Dre was taking forever to make like music for him. You know what I mean? That's why he ended up leaving.
Well, shit, Pac, you know, his worth ethic, he stayed in the studio. He dropped so many tracks, he lived in the studio. We've had a lot of guests who rocked with Tupac, but in the studio with Tupac. And like, shout out DLC, he wrote a lot of the music on the Chronic for Drake
I
and
love
other artists.
Tupac.
But Tupac, yeah, his worth ethic, like as far as music went and all that, he wasn't like that thug life shit. He turned it into a acronym. He made
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For when people in jail, it meant like something that was like to keep people together, unify the prison movement and the people on the street together.
Right, right. So it brought people together to make it a positive thing, and
I,
they hated that. They tried to put so much dirt on his name. Like that's why they ain't look fucking how many years later now with Keefy D and fucking all this shit. We
Yo, did you
already
see
knew
that
all this
video I
shit.
showed you about the mustache? Did you watch that?
Which one? I don't know. I
Yo,
mean,
you
I
gotta
watched
watch
a
those
lot of
videos. They're
videos. You feel
crazy.
me?
Yo, listen. So like the picture they show him in the casino right before he got shot, his mustache was like up to here. And then
Oh
the
yeah, I
last
watched
picture
that.
before
I
he got
watched that.
shot,
I watched that.
yeah, it was longer. So it's like how his mustache grow. And they showed his last
But
videos he did. He was wearing the same outfit as he was wearing when he got shot. Like it was all set up. It's really weird.
it's just to right now you got to take everything you see on the internet with a grain of salt.
I
'Cause
know. I don't believe it 100%, but at the same time, there's a lot of weird shit like with his death, and there always has been. Even since I was a child, we would always
right,
talk about it.
well, two people know really, really eyewitness know what happened that are alive right now, and that's Keefy D and Suge Knight. So, and Puffy knows what's going on too. Diddy allegedly, but we ain't gonna speak on
You
that.
know
You know,
about the Cuban connection?
well, what's that?
Well, like he had like a cousin in the 70s or 80s, like hijack a fucking airplane and took that bitch to Cuba and shit. Her name was like Asada Shakur. And
Uh,
she lived in Cuba and shit. She had asylum. So they
yeah.
said like if Tupac would fake his death, he would be able to go to Cuba. And they don't we don't know
Oh
what the
yeah,
fuck
I heard
goes on
about
in
that.
Cuba.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I heard about that. I heard about him being in Cuba.
Yeah, and
But
there's even a video with him with like rappers in Cuba, and it looks like Tupac in the back of Limbo smoking the L. Like, yeah,
yeah,
bitch, I'm still here.
yeah, Parkhead. I remember the day Pac got shot. I remember
I
when I
remember
heard
that
it
too.
like it was yesterday. I remember I was at work and we had this piece of shit work van that only had an AM radio on it.
How
And
old were you when that happened?
shit, I think I was 17 or 18. I've been
Man,
working with it since
I
I
was
was
12.
yeah, I was I believe 17, 18. But fucking I heard that shit on the radio and they were like Tupac had got shot, this and that, and he's in the hospital. And I remember my
Man,
first reaction was, oh, he just got shot again. He's gonna
oh, you
live.
got the radio.
Pac ain't
What's
gonna
up,
die.
man?
Pac's gonna make it.
See? That's somebody with a speaker. I thought it was the bar. I heard music, and there's a bar over here. And somebody walking by with music.
But I remember there was females crying like on the streets. People were crying,
Yeah.
all that, and I'm like,
Yeah, I
man, yeah,
was. You don't remember? I remember like the night before, a couple nights before, Tupac was at the MTV Awards with Snoop Dogg, and he was on stage doing interviews. And then I just bought the All Eyes on Me album, and it was hot as shit. I was listening to it with my Discman on the school bus on my way home, and then my buddy's telling me, "Yo, you know Tupac got shot, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "It's on the radio, man." And I used to fight with this dude. Like I thought he was just bullshitting because he was just hating. And I'm like, "Yeah, you fucking talking shit." You know what I mean? And he's like, "Nah, for real, Tupac got shot." And then we were talking like, "Well, he got shot before, you know. So, he'd probably be able to live." And
Yeah,
he didn't,
that's how I
So
feel.
that shit fucked us up. And then a lot of his music came out, and I don't know. We would always listen to that Biggie and Tupac freestyle together on stage. Like that
Yeah,
shit was so epic. You know what I mean?
yeah, they was homies though. That's what's fucked up. They were homies. Look,
And that's
rest in
all to
peace,
do with
Big.
Puffy.
Rest in peace,
Yes,
Big.
it's all Puffy again.
Man,
Everything Puffy touches turns to
imagine
fucking
what the
shit.
game would be like now if Pac and Big was still here. That shit. Why you think he ain't have Lil Kim and Junior Mafia signed to Bad Boy? There was a reason for that.
Yeah, he remember he was making music. There was videos I showed you where he was
Yeah,
taking his time to put out the music big
yeah.
because he didn't want to fucking put out the music because
He was leaving Bad Boy. He
yeah,
was
because he
gonna
had the
leave.
terrible record deal. Puffy was robbing him.
Right. Yeah, Diddy, though he's dirty, dog. I mean, rest in peace, Craig Matt. I mean, Heavy D. Fucking,
He's
I
the number
mean,
one rapper in the world, and he had no money in his bank account, and he couldn't even walk. You know that?
yeah, that's fucked up.
He had trouble walking. You
Yeah,
know?
I know he had a cane with him everywhere he went. He always had a cane. Yeah, no, that's fucked up, man. That was
I
a
love
Diddy.
Biggie and shit. I think Biggie is the best freestyle artist of all time.
I just think it's fucked
Didn't
up
I tell
now.
you that before?
Yeah,
That
you told me that.
I think Tupac is the best writer of all time.
Yeah, because
Like,
Tupac used to give you that shit that would give you the chills because you
that's what I'm
felt
saying.
it.
His written shit, it was written so good because he
Like
went to school for that.
poetry and shit. It was poetry for real. I read the
Exactly.
book Thug Immortal when I was in prison,
You ever
and
read The Rose That Grew from the Concrete?
yeah, I read that too while I
Yeah,
was
I
in prison.
had that.
Yeah, yeah, I read that too. And at the back of the Thug Immortal book, it's got his whole criminal like background. They put that all in the back, like every time he been arrested and all that. There was a time in Detroit at Wayne State University in downtown Detroit. He did a show and he got into it with Esham and they fucked Esham up because Esham was saying a lot of them rappers was taking his shit because Esham did a song called "Fuck the World," and then Tupac did "Fuck the World," and then fucking Esham was talking shit about it, and he did a little. He took a couple shots at Tupac. Now he doesn't. He said he like pays homage. He like people asked him about that and he shows love to Pac now and shit. Like he it wasn't serious like that. But I got into it anyways. I heard Pac hit him with a bat, and like people was holding Esham. Esham didn't have a big crew with him, and
Yo,
then
but think about this though. Who did more with 3.5 years than Tupac? Think about that. That's all his career was. 3.5 years, bro.
uh, and he has so much music, that new music, not remake shit that they just threw together. Like he was ready to drop. Why do you think he came out and dropped a double album? He had a 3 album
That's the
contract.
first double album in hip hop history.
He
You know
was
that?
gonna leave that. Yeah,
You
that's
know
what they
that? All
say.
Eyes on Me is the first double album
That's
in
what
hip
they
hop
say.
history.
That's what they
Yeah.
say. But I know that's another reason why Esham and Tupac had beef, because Esham dropped a double album called Judgment Day, and it was called Judgment Day and Judgment Night, and one tape was red and one tape was black, and it was and it came together though, and it was a double cassette, like how All Eyes on Me was this cassette tape and shit, and fucking so Esham and Tupac, and that came out before All Eyes on Me, like
I
a
think
year.
it's the greatest album in music history.
It's a dope ass collab though. DJ Quick, shout out to
Oh,
DJ
did you hear
Quick.
what I said? Like,
He
it's
produced a
not
lot.
just
Yeah,
hip hop in music history. It's the best album ever made. The first
see,
double disc album. It's his last album he made before he died. Um, it's got so like
well
every song on there
Machiavelli.
is a fucking banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Machiavelli. He had was already
All
recorded.
eyes on me.
Yeah, all
I,
eyes on.
I
He
would
was gonna
listen to
get
that
out
shit
of his
before I
car.
went to court. Every time I got in trouble, I would listen to Tupac before I went to court. All eyes on me. I'm like, yo, remember he had the one part? He's like, they be watching. He's like, but I'm knowing. Remember that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah. And nah, Johnny, I ain't proud to say I went to when I was in prison. This is part of my life. I
Yeah.
remember shit when
I hate
music comes
people that
out.
do that shit. I have friends like that that they just talk about jail and they think it's cool. Like
Yeah, that's when
I
you
don't bring that shit up. I hate people that do that. Like, yeah, I was in jail.
just
Like, I'm
when you
cool.
talk about music, that's what's so dope about music, because you can remember. It takes you back. You throw old music, something old on, some old school shit. It
Hell
takes you
yeah.
back to the time in your life where you're at. You know what I'm saying? What you were doing. Like how we were just talking about when Tupac had got killed. Took me right back to back then and shit in the '90s. And the '90s were wild. The '90s was a wild time, and to me, the '90s was the best genre of hip hop.
Yeah. And because I grew up though in the 90s, like I became a man. I went from a boy to a man in the 90s, you know, and the 90s was so cool that everything that is cool today is copied from the 90s. Like, what's the best sneakers that people buy? 90s, like basketball shoes and Jordans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, everything that's like old from the 90s is cool because it was the last generation before everybody had like an iPhone. You know what I mean?
Right. You know,
It's
yeah.
a,
Before I forget, Parkhead. Chester McFly got a episode of the Hood Smoker podcast. You can check it out, an interview. So
yeah,
I know
yeah,
you. Make sure you go check that out. It's on here. We did a whole Philly. We had it was like a three-peat, wasn't it? Like we had
yeah, yeah, yeah. Then we had my homie on there, JP, who was
JP
on
and
Shady
Lex,
45, and you know,
yeah,
he's a dope MC.
and Lex Starwin.
Yeah, then my homie Dark, he hit me up too, like I said, and he was asking me questions how to get his YouTube popping. I'm like, I got you, man. So I'm telling him like, you know, let's try to do some shit. I help
Yeah,
him get
check
some
out
views
all
and
those
shit. Help do a
interviews,
couple tracks
Parkhead.
with me. I'm gonna do a couple tracks in the studio with a dope artist, you know.
Yeah, if you want to know about Philly hip hop, tune into those 3 episodes. We did three all in a row. We had Chester McFly, whole interview with Chester McFly, and then we had JP, who was just on Shade 4 or 5 before that, and then he dropped just
And
about to drop an album. It's out now and it's fire. Make sure
and
you
then the
check it
best
out.
lyricist I've ever heard, and actually rap in front of me, Lex Darwin.
Yeah, Lex Darwin, and that was a dope ass.
Lex is the
I
best
fuck with.
lyricist. Like I've heard a lot of MCs, like you know what I mean. Like I've been to concerts and all kinds of shit. And that guy Lex, like I'm telling you, what the shit he was spitting, it's just I'm like I gotta stop rapping. He's so good.
Now he's dope. Yeah, that when I said that about why I love doing this shit, like being an MC and loving doing this podcast like this, because that's like my research. I get to listen to these artists' music. That's what my research
Oh
is.
yeah.
And I listened to all his whole album all the way through and shit. And I listened to a few songs more. And it was like a banger where you could just let it play. The one he had released, just released. The bitch is fired. But yeah, check it out, Parkhead. We celebrated Philly hip hop. You know, we celebrate. We're based in Detroit, but we celebrate hip hop worldwide. We got Compton in the building on a special Thursday night
I've
episode. Yeah.
I've been to that guy. I've been to Lex's house, and I've heard him rap like with a beat in front of me, that's freestyling and like working on new shit. And I don't know. I'm just like it's the best I ever heard in my life. You know,
Oh, Sicko Entertainment. I see you, homie. What up, though, family? What up, though? Respect,
it's
respect.
good.
Peace, peace. Throw that H up for the hood smokers. What's good with y'all, Sicko Entertainment? Y'all go check them out.
I've been
They got
trying to do more videos lately, like even with the freestyles, just to put in the video section, because I've been doing, so many shorts. I want to start to build my videos up too,
right. Yeah, I was
because you get
doing these
paid more
highlights.
money.
I got about 20 highlights from these lives we do. Like I've already
Yeah,
took
yeah,
two
yeah,
that I go back and like I don't because they're unlisted. You got to take it, make them so everybody
yeah,
can see them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I go
I've been
back
doing
and
that.
watch them, and then I rename them and give them a thumbnail and drop them and shit. So I got some with Andy Christ coming, some with no pants, and I got a couple I just took from this one since we've been live. I hit
Hell
it.
yeah.
So hey, Christopher Jordan,
I look
Blantonio,
all red, don't I, right now? With the light.
uh, but what's good with everybody, man? Smash up the like, smash up the right. The Smoker Podcast. Topping episode. Shit, damn, we went over. I was talking about maybe a 40, 45 minute live, but shit. No, I see you. What you
Hell
doing?
yeah.
Walking back to the crib?
I'm almost home. I'm like a block away from the crib. Yeah. I
We'll ride
walked
with
down I went down the long lane. I even owed that guy money. I gave him the money I owed him. He was like
yeah.
all happy about it.
I've seen that.
You have
Shout
to
out
take
to
care of your
Cuban Link
debts.
too. Hey, Cuban Link. I told him to start doing more lives. I talked to him earlier. I was like, dog, you should do more lives like that. You get like Cuban Link be having me rolling, dog. Cuban Link's he's a legend. I was asking him to be I told him he needs to come on the show, not just that, because he's been on the show 3, 4 times as a guest. But we were like, why don't you come on the show? I was talking to him like, you need to come on the show just as a co-host, special guest co-host. I think he want he's gonna do a when we do the Benzino part 2. He said that was his boy and shit. So we're gonna have him. He's gonna come on there and guest co-host that when we do the Benzino part 2, and we are gonna let some of the hood smokers get some questions in because we didn't do it the last time, but we will let the like you, Christopher Jordan, or
I don't
whoever.
know what happened that last live I was on. I came in and then it wouldn't let me back in.
Which one?
The one like the last John when you was on Facebook and shit. I came in there for a minute and then it was weird. It was acting weird. I can't get back in there.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Chester McFly, y'all, and check out the Hood Smoker podcast
Hell
live
yeah.
today on Saturday night. But we got a
The Hood
Thursday.
Smokers is not only the best podcast in Detroit, I think it's the best podcast like for hip hop, period. Because like you guys actually like talk to the guests and care. You're not just asking questions to get shock value. Like a lot of these shows, they just ask like really embarrassing, terrible questions. And even if they're lies, just to get like a reaction, and they make that their thumbnail and look, oh my God, it's just for fucking clout. You know what I mean? They do anything for clout.
Though you know we've had guests get on, and guests they get comfortable. They're drinking, they're smoking, they get comfortable, and they say stuff. And instead of us making clips of them talking shit and like start a beef that's not really supposed to be there, they're just drunk talking shit. We
Yeah,
don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't try
yeah,
to spark beef, stir the pot. Now, so like we had Cuban Link on. The first time we had him on, we didn't even talk about the Beluga Well, aka Joey Cap, until cause we were like, man, everybody, that's all they want to talk about when they talk with Cuban Link. Like, let's talk about the new music you're dropping. Let's play some tracks of this and that. Let's talk about CLK and what you got going on. Let's talk about Cuban Link coming from Cuba when he was young as fuck, I forgot how old he was, man, like 5 or something, and came to ended in Florida and came to the Bronx. Like, I mean, he's straight up a real
yeah.
Cuban refugee. He came during that whole
What
Scarface shit.
happened? What made him mad with Pun in the first place?
It wasn't Pun. Him and Pun are homies. That was him and Pun. That was really Pun's people.
Here's the
Were
orange cat.
they had their own group called Full
Hey,
Circle,
girl. He's gonna come
and
out
they're
to me.
on horrorcore. Yeah, I see the cat.
He likes me.
YouTube likes cats. Maybe we'll get some more eyes in here. We got a cat in the video.
They always come up to me. This guy. He's a good cat. All the cats in the neighborhood love me for some reason. I rescued that one cat. You know, he
Uh,
probably knows I helped him out.
Right.
He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, boy, I'm out.
I
I'll see
forgot what
you.
I was saying, but Parkhead, I see you gave up being nice to Benzino. You gotta understand, like Benzino really didn't do nothing. He didn't like when we had him on the show. He didn't do nothing that he did.
You know,
He
yeah, he didn't, and that's all shit with like other people. Like when somebody's mad at somebody, like the whole world doesn't have. I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? Like I had a little
Like he
beef with
said,
him.
keep it
We
between
even hit
him
me up and
and
talked
him.
about it.
Right. We was like keep it between you and him. Don't bring the city of Detroit in it. Don't come
Yeah,
to our city and disrespect it. That's what we wanted to get that point across. And we got, and I think he understands that now. Now you want to go at M, cool. That's between you and M. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it hip hop. And I respect Benzino for that. But
hey,
shout out to Ryan
come
Glover.
on.
Check out that new track if you haven't already. Ryan Glover and Benzino got a new video out. Make sure y'all
Oh
go check
yeah,
it.
I told Ryan Glover I interview him too and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had Ryan Glover on in rest in peace to man, I can't remember
You
his
watch?
name.
You have kids music on. What are you doing?
But she would expose Talib for getting pegged. So we ain't trying
Are you
but oh yeah,
crazy?
I was talking about like stirring the pot, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't do that. We didn't talk about Fat Joe with Cuban League for the first episode. We was just talking about music. Yeah.
That orange.
Yeah, Parquet, he's been going at him hard. I've seen him dropping like screenshots and shit like that. I don't hit like that, but on certain shit, when he says like certain things, he'll post. I'll like it, and I'll leave a comment. He shows love. He shares stuff. He shares our like certain things we post. If I share a clip from the Hood Smoker podcast, and I tag him in it on our story. He shares it on his story and all that. So he shows love. Like we're gonna do a part two, and Cuban Link's gonna come on
Wait,
and co-host with us. So
but I realize what it is. You have to realize what it is with that guy. He's like the same thing with that. Who's that rapper that always comes at Eminem? That dude from that old group that always says some shit about him being the hip, not welcome in the house of hip hop. Lord Jamar. That
oh
motherfucker's a clown. Like
yeah,
him
Lord
and
Jamar talks
Benzino.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, people like that, like they don't have a career without talking shit about Eminem, and I think that's the same thing with Benzino. Like, if Benzino's not talking about Eminem, nobody's talking about Benzino.
Yeah, and I just seen fucking
Lord
Candace
Jamar,
Owens.
yeah,
Candace Owens, she was like obsessed with Eminem. She broke down his lyrics,
yeah.
did it like she was a fucking, like she was doing a presidential debate and shit, like set up. And she's all fucking,
She's a fucking She fucking is a piece of shit. I hate Candace Owens.
Yeah, dog, that's why that shit had me cracking up when Kid Vicious, shout out to the Alien Gang. Kid Vicious, he when he did Kylie, he was like, "Y'all got me out here battling the hip hop Candace Owens."
Yeah, that's funny.
He just Parquet said Lord Jamar just did another interview crying about him.
Yeah. And Lord Jamar, that's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's like, oh, he's a pioneer. Like, yeah, but like, he can't do shit today. Like, obviously, anybody who's like a pioneer like that, if they can't rap or make any music that's interesting now, it's like, really, like,
Well,
you
we know
can't talk to somebody
lyrically,
still at the top of the game. If Eminem's at the top of the game and you don't even make any music, like, why the fuck are you talking? You know what I mean?
they keep talking all this shit, but he keeps breaking records though. What was it?
He's
4 billion
killing them.
streams. He passed up 4 billion. Four
He's number
billion,
one.
like on something though. I just seen a post with him and Dr. Dre.
Spotify, he's number one.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's what they were saying. Like how he got a 40-second track ever, first time a 40-second track ever made it. Like it got that many like hits, plays.
I was trying to do that. I had a song that was like a minute long that I put out like 2 days ago.
Oh, 7 billion. All right, my bad, Parquet. I knew it was in the billions. That shit, 7 billion.
A Billy, a Billy, a Billy here, a Billy there. I
Right.
want to get a million fucking
Little Wayne's another
subscribers by
one. I just
next
seen
year.
Little Wayne. Yeah, you got that for
Little
sure.
Wendy.
Little Wayne just came out and said that Eminem was the best rapper alive. Said he's the GOAT and shit. Lil Wayne was giving him his flowers. I seen a post he made and he was talking and shit about it.
I'm gonna
I
smoke
seen
a
that
cigarette.
today. 7 billion fucking streams, bro. That's
It's so
crazy.
fucking humid out here. It's so gross. Like, and then there's like all these bugs like everywhere, like that bite you and shit.
Mm.
Mosquitoes.
But yeah, some of the coldest MCs don't even got a fucking few followers on Spotify. I mean, I've heard some cold ass MCs that
Oh, dude, I got a lot more subscribers than a lot of rappers. You know that, right? I've gone
Yeah.
looked through a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
people, and I have way
Yeah.
more subscribers than a lot of rappers. I almost
Yeah.
got 100,000 more than Talib now. hundred
Yeah.
k more than that motherfucker, yo. Fuck him.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Talib, if you
Appreciate
watching
that.
this, you're still welcome on the show. You know what I'm saying? We don't attack our guests. We let them speak.
I
Ask
just would like to
Benjamin.
talk to him and ask him certain questions. And I wouldn't say anything mean. I would just ask him why he called me not A, not B, but a not. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
would just want to know why he called. Yo, that's weird, yo. Did you see that? So that dude who just walked by me, I don't know, it's weird. He always like comes with a briefcase, and I said, "This weird gay guy that lives there." Anyway, he ends up going there always, and then like I hear fighting, and then like he's always yelling at him outside. Like an hour later, and then cops come, and then the guy screams and runs away, and I just seen him coming again. So in an hour, if it happens again, I've seen this playbook. I'm saying before, like I don't know what happens. He goes over there, something bad happens, they fight, and then screaming and police
You
always.
gonna lie?
If I see it again, yeah, hell yeah, I'll do that.
Y'all motherfuckers, make sure you go check out Chester McFly. How it's spelled.
Hell yeah.
Chester McFly, MC Fly in the house. And he got some dope content over there. Go check it out.
I do a
Make sure
little bit of everything. I do a lot of a little and a little of a lot. You know what I
you're
mean?
killing it, though. You killing them. Killing them. No, I seen that though. Like, there's a lot of rappers, like dope ass rappers, and they don't got even like 20,000 subscribers, and then I'm like, damn, how? Like, why? But it's
Because
like,
they don't keep up on their channels. They got to keep like a lot of rappers will make a music video and then like see
yeah,
back in the day that was cool, but like today you want to know who you're listening to and people they want to follow you if you're making like shorts and then like little videos and doing lives here and there like your fans
but
feel like they're more connected to you. So like you know
you
what I
gotta
mean? They'll buy your shit.
stay consistent. Yeah, I'm from Detroit, and Chester
Uh,
McFly is from Philly.
Philadelphia, PA.
Yeah, I know. I got to crash out, Parkhead. You right, dog.
Yeah,
Get
me
up here
too.
hours and shit, couple hours. Shit, what
I
time
just
is it?
got done walking, so
Couple
it's the
hours.
same. So I'm just smoking a cigarette before I go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, if we go for a walk and we do a live, like I try to always like just smoke a cigarette and then go in. And then sometimes if there's drama in my house or something, I try like and the live goes a little longer. It's like chaotic, but I think
Right.
that's good because a lot of people I've seen like these people they like the Ace family try to make their family look perfect and they're not. Like I show you can see all kinds of shit with my family. No, we're real family. You know, we ain't faking shit. It is what it
Right,
is.
yeah. You gotta keep it real though. You got to. And we even had a round table where we talked about when it's keeping it real
Yeah,
too much. But I mean, that was dope. It was gloomy and rainy all day here in Detroit.
it's been humid here.
It wasn't that hot though. I mean, yeah, it got to the 80s, and that's hot in Detroit. But especially with the humidity, but it was kind of felt good with the rain and the without the sun out. When the sun's out, that's when it be killing the motherfucker. I'm like, man, I'm in that shit. I tried to go
Yeah,
live at that job. I was at the biggest house in Michigan, the owner of the Phoenix Suns house, and I couldn't get a see. I think he got some kind of radar thing going around to try to keep people from doing shit like that, cause the news be flying over his house and shit. And they told us no pictures, no. Yeah. Cause I be trying to go. I went live one time in there when we was still just getting started back there. We did the original house there too, which is a fucking crazy ass stupid mansion. Like I don't know why he got a divorce, and his kids are older now. He's like younger than me. He's close. He's around your age, maybe a couple years older. But he owns the Phoenix Suns, but that's not the thing. His wife got half. Yeah, his wife's paid. Yeah, and he bought the house across the street. Yeah, the wife got money. And he's building this shit in the backyard. He's calling it the Enchanted Forest. He's got a go-kart track. He's got these, I guess, I don't know. He got these motherfucking buildings where doing their houses in the back. And they got dual garages with the electrical, like to plug in the go-karts and shit. And they got like this pond and waterfalls they're building all through this shit. And the Amtrak train runs right across the back of it. It's fucking crazy, dog. He waits till he gets a divorce and he ain't got his kids are grown. Like, what kind of shit is he really on? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's weird.
But he's in Arizona a lot because of the Phoenix City.
Not a fan of King Von.
There's
I don't really
nothing.
like King Von myself, but
Rest in peace. I mean,
R. R.I.P.
we
Yeah,
don't
that's what I was about to
disrespect
say.
the dead over here. This what rest in peace. Rest in peace.
God bless the dead.
Now shout out to Chi Town too. Shout out to Chirac. Shout out to Chicago,
Hell yeah.
sister city.
I told you, I think only Chicago and New York got bigger buildings than us. And I think LA too. LA got bigger buildings, a couple bigger ones.
We always get one of those, dog. Do you get those too? English or Spanish? Que ando way?
Italiano. Italiano. Italiano.
Yeah, that dude Fred Parkhead. He said he's gonna listen to All Eyes on Me this morning. Yeah, that shit. Maybe I'll be bumping it on the way to work.
In trouble, listen to me, and you be walking around like Tupac. That's what I used to do. I used to dance at the courtroom after the case was over. Like, yeah, I'll be walking like
Hey
him.
Parkhead, you know how we do these Diddy clowns. There's no Diddy. This is no Diddy zone on the Hood Smoker podcast. So
What somebody say
yeah,
something?
they on some Diddy stuff.
First one.
Parkhead took care of him.
Oh, he just got his knee pads on.
Yeah, go ahead and do what you do. Fighting with a chick over your dildo because she won't shove it up your ass no more. That was crazy. That was a crazy bar Eminem said. Man, he dissed everybody. People are too damn sensitive. He dissed himself.
Yeah,
He dissed Dr. Dre. He dissed. I
yeah.
mean, fuck you.
This is his own daughter. Say,
Yeah,
fuck my kids, they
these
brats.
motherfuckers are so damn fucking sensitive, and they're trying to get them fucking canceled. That's some fucking lame ass shit.
Afternoon delight. Look, that's that afternoon delight.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
That
Oh man,
shit's like 35% THC. I've been getting shit
the
that's like almost like
podcast.
40%.
Appreciate you being a moderator, homie, but you might have to put in a little work tonight. It looks like a little bit. We got
Melanzana. Why they got some melanzanas? Yo, and I live with a real Marley, yo. I live with Bob Marley's daughter, not no fake Marley.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I live with real Marleys, not no. I taught Marleys how to grow weed. Hell yeah, that's the truth. I showed her how to germinate the seed.
Fact. They on some old weird. Y'all could
Marleys how to grow weed, and
if y'all just go like this, hey yo, whatever the fuck your name is, if you just go like this, I think it'll go to another one, dog. You can go troll them. Maybe there'll be more. That'll be more your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying?
we could grill them. I'm not scared of trolls. I make trolls my friends. They become my fans always. A lot of them.
Yeah,
You know that? Like they hate on me, and then they come back, and the next thing you know, they watching my lives. I had a guy I was talking to recently. He's like, "Yeah, I was a troll of yours. And now I like your
yeah, we
videos."
got cool with some trolls. Like shout out to Big Dog down there in Georgia. He just commented under one of our uploads. I gotta comment back. Yeah, I'm from Southwest Detroit. Chester McFly is from Southwest Philly. If you want to
Yeah.
call them, it's a don't get much more hood. You know what I'm saying? But we represent the world is a hood. You're from the hood, like it or not. You're from the hood. Like the ghetto boy said, the world is a ghetto. And I'm a hip hop baby. I grew up in the fucked up babies with crack fucked up babies. You know what I'm
Ghetto's
saying?
a Jewish thing. You know that? That's a Jewish word.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah. You.
People don't know that. In Europe, they used to put a whole bunch of poor Jews in the ghetto, and that's how the name. Like when they start putting poor people in a neighborhood, they start calling it the ghetto because of that. That's the
Right.
truth.
And you look, Parquet. He's in the ghetto. He's in the hood. Glasgow, Scotland.
Living in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you from,
Um.
buddy?
Yeah. What hood you repping? Duh. I don't know how to say the
The
rest of.
Henneral, the Henneral, the Henneral.
I
What's the
don't know what.
Henneral? Was that
Um.
Tylenol and Hennessy mix? I don't like Hennessy, yo. Italians should never
Legacy
drink
video
Hennessy.
take care.
You know, look that up. Look David Hennessy up.
I
Italians
used to
should
drink
never
a lot.
drink Hennessy.
When I was a
Not for
drinker,
me.
I used to drink a lot of Hennessy. But I used to drink a lot when I was younger, like
If I learned about the company,
E and
I said,
J.
damn.
That shit would make me do some dumb ass shit too. I'd drink a whole fifth of E and J and do some dumb shit. What up, though,
Oh, it was good.
Somalia? You in the hood?
Somalia. Yo, you a
Come on.
pirate? I'm fine. Shout
Shout out
out
to
to all the Somali
Somalia.
pirates, yo. All the
Yeah, man,
pirates.
please check us out if you're a hip
Oh,
hop fan, man. Check us out. We probably had your favorite rapper as a guest or your favorite rapper's favorite rapper as a guest. I promise you. Go
get
check
you,
out
bro. The Uchiwali, from all the
almost
way from
300
Philadelphia down to
episodes.
Somalia. You hear that? I get your bitch the Uchiwali, from
What
Detroit to
up,
Philly
though?
down to Somalia.
Inglewood. Inglewood. Tap in. We got a special Thursday night episode with Kiki Smooth,
Yeah,
first Mexican rapper to
hell
sign
yeah.
with Bluetooth Records. He used to work at he was a DJ and worked at Easy E's record shop in Compton. He's was the Coolio's DJ. Rest in peace, Coolio. Shout out to L.A. Period, man. Shout out to the Lynch Mob. We had 3 on. We had JD on. We had Dazzy D on. Shout out to Sir Jinx. Shout out to the whole Lynch Mob. You know what I'm saying? Q. Shout out to the Lynch Mob. Shout out to the West Coast, man. There's too many to name. The Bay. Fucking just had Black Sea RBL Posse on for the second time. Shout out to Alonzo Williams from the World Class Wrecking Crew from Compton.
You give me a soda, please, babe.
Like legends. I'm talking about legends on here. Go check it out. We're on episode 293. We got Kiki Smooth from Compton. First Mexican rapper to sign to Ruthless Records. He's still
Oh,
doing
I
his
know that
thing.
dude. That dude's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope. I like that guy.
he rocks with Yella and Lil Easy E. Shout out to Yella. DJ Yella from NWA, and
He did a
Easy E.
song on that Easy E Eternal album that made me cry, man. Easy E's last song. I don't know if you ever heard it, man. It's sad.
Oh, yeah, I've heard all Easy E shit. Anything Easy E dropped off, I've heard. Easy E's
I was all
probably
drunk one
he's
night.
always been in my top five, even though he didn't write his own music.
And I was started when I was young and I was drinking. Like for one of my first times, I heard that and I was crying. I remember. I'm like, oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, Easy E was like my rapping, like my style. It definitely influenced me a lot.
Me
Like the
too.
style, how I spit was Easy E was definitely
But a
an
lot of West Coast stuff, as you know it, like comes from other places. Like Corrupt is from
influence.
Philly. He's from Sharon Hill. He's from literally right up the street from here.
Well,
You know?
my homeboy DJ Los. Shout out to DJ Los, rocks with Death Row Records. His dad was is Bush Smalls. Shout out to Bush Smalls, my bad. Bush Jones is from YBI. That's a gang out of Detroit. They wrote a book about him. But now Bush Smalls,
Clean
Carl
the water.
Bush Smalls. He's a legend. Worked with side by
You ain't
side
give me
with
no
Dr.
soda?
Dre, producing with Death Row Records.
You slacking. I'm just. You see that?
Well, you
I
said
got like.
you talking about Inglewood over in Chicago. Well, shout out to Chicago. Shout out to OG Pop, the Prince of Pain. That's our
You
homie.
can see how that's
Well,
confusing though. When people hear Inglewood, they think L.A. You know.
that's what I
No
was saying.
offense. That's I hear Inglewood. I hear
Yeah,
West
shout out to
y'all Inglewood,
Chicago.
California.
And shit, who else? We had Smokey the Bandit from Chicago. Part of the Bone family. Shout out to Bone. Yeah,
See
see,
what
I
I'm doing?
don't be smoking out of bonds. What is that? What are you dabbing?
No, it's a bong. I gotta clean it. I got a whole bunch of like the shit in it, and I gotta blow it out like a saxophone.
No, I cannot play just like that. Like Lamar. If
See
you
that?
turn into the Hood Smoker podcast, yeah, every Wednesday and Saturday night live, we play music. We play hip hop. You'll hear some Kiki Smooth. We're doing a special Thursday night episode, so set your
You
clocks
gotta
8
get
p.m.
like
East Coast time,
I'm
5
thinking
p.m.
about making another channel. Um,
Yeah. I'm
you ever
thinking
think
about
about making another channel?
we got one, but I got to get access back to it because I had to get a new phone and it was logged into that phone. I got to get back there. It's called the Hood Smokers Roundtable, and they already had a bunch of subscribers and all that ready to get monetized. But what the heck?
I got a piece of water on my lens, so it looks funny right now. I have to fix it. You see it?
Yo,
Like the
Parker,
water on.
you still in the building? Yeah,
You have a question, Lee, huh? What you need?
yeah.
I
Drop
grew
your
it from
question.
the.
Gotta have
What you
thick skin.
need? I grew it from the seed. Smoking
We
that
ain't
stuff.
sensitive. We ain't sensitive. Damn,
Men
y'all
can't
talking to
get
each other in
pregnant.
the chat.
Men can't
What?
get pregnant.
Damn, you got deported back. Where were you staying at? Where'd you get deported from? The general.
There was an old Philly rap song that will you run from Philly's Most Wanted? Will you run across the border, mama? I'll run across the border, mama. You ever hear that song? Yeah,
No, but it sounds
I
good.
I saw a pregnancy test in the bathroom.
You
Not for
said,
me. No, we
yeah.
wasn't in no bathroom. Wait, it's mine. Oh,
I think
congratulations.
they know each other.
Oh,
I think
y'all
they talking to
friends?
each other. Yeah, y'all must know each other. Where y'all tapping in from?
Where you from? Roll up
Where
in the
you from?
comments. If y'all gonna be up in the comments, chat and hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead. We don't hate over here. We invite everybody.
Get up,
We're
stand up, put
Detroit's
the
number
thumb up.
one. We're Detroit's number one cannabis
What are you
friendly
doing?
podcast. We go live every Wednesday and Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, with a different legend of hip hop. But yeah, we celebrate all genres, all elements of hip hop from
What do
Detroit
I
to the world.
celebrate?
We're based in Detroit, but we celebrate all over the world. Like my homeboy Chester McFly right here, Philadelphia in the building.
Hell yeah.
What are
And we all
y'all
met each
having?
other because of Talib Kweli. When you really think about the whole situation, I started talking to Talib. and he started being disrespectful. And then he got all his robots and stands coming at me. Antonio had my back, and then I met you, and then look where we at today. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I don't even know
That's
what
why
they talking.
Zombieland.
We got a question from Parquet. Gutta, Chester McFly. You heard that tune now. You're a single mom.
Yeah. I heard that dude. That dude, I had mixed feelings about him. He could be some things he said are cool, and then some things are like stupid. You know what I mean? He could
Yeah,
act like a. He's funny, that dude. But I respect his hustle. He's selling merchandise like crazy, so I gotta respect the hustle, yo. You know, I might not like him 100%, but I respect the grind.
good. Hey, y'all and some other shit in the chat. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's sounding a little bit
They
okay.
deported back to Somalia as soon as they released me.
Yeah, from
Are
South
y'all
Central.
pirates?
Oh yeah, shout out to South Central Cartel. We had Havoc the Prodigy.
Get me a
Formerly, I
car.
mean Havoc the Mouthpiece, my bad. Shout out to Havoc. Well, shout out to Prodigy of South Central Cartel. But
Can y'all
Havoc
get me a
behind
car?
get you a car.
Yeah, because the Somalians, they like cars that go missing in America end up over there. And I heard that you could buy a car cheap that was from here that ended up there for like a quarter of the prices it would cost here. You could
I
just
think
talk to them about it.
they over here chatting with each other because they don't think David's gonna be on our chat and see what they saying. So they go on people's lives and have they undercover conversations.
That's cool. They can do what they want. Also,
Mhm.
you a
All
secret
for the
stripper.
Hood Smoker podcast. Just keep it clean, man. We don't need no they all eyes on us. Little
I'm gonna
light.
have to add you. I'm playing, but not really.
What?
Where
Nah.
y'all? What y'all do for fun?
Yeah. What are y'all? Where y'all from? Where's everybody from? Let us know.
You a
Smash
stripper
that
from
like too.
Somalia? Amelia? Are you a stripper from Somalia?
Somalia.
I'm not saying it
All
right.
right.
Somalia.
Podcast, you keeping your eyes on the chat. Keep your eyes on the chat.
All
Make sure
eyes on the chat.
we got Parkhead, boy, straight out of Scotland. First
Yo,
hood smoker across
what's
the
the best
pond.
song on that whole album lyrically?
What?
On all eyes on me. What do you think the best
Um,
song is?
E40. E40. I think that track with E40
What
and be legit. E40 be legit.
smooth as a motherfucker? Me and my nine. That song. I'm cool as
No,
a
no,
motherfucker. I'ma get mine. I'm
no,
satisfied.
no.
Picture me roll. Picture me rolling. Picture
Yeah,
me
picture
rolling.
me. That was dope. Yeah, picture me. No, but that wasn't with E40 and be legit.
I
I
think
forgot.
the best songs, ambition is my ambitions of a rider.
Yeah, but no one's featured on that. That's just pop.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's just such a hard verse. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Y'all can't
yeah,
deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Got the police busting at me. They can't do nothing to a G. That shit's so
yeah.
tough.
No, dog. Like
Like
that's what I
different
mean by
on
gangster
gang
stacks.
banging,
Like
bro.
I
Who's a
was
gang
gangbanging
banging?
when I was doing that dumb shit, gangbanging back when that was dropping. Cause I remember riding around in Stolies through Southwest Detroit out McGraw had bumping that when that dropped. I actually went to jail bumping Tupac, like right when it dropped. All eyes on me, and we were geek because we were all excited. We had the tape.
Man,
We were
that
pumped
ain't
as
no
hell.
wait. That well, you said that ain't no real gang. I helped the real mob out before. Like I was trying to like get in with them and shit. I worked with them and shit. One dude I said he used to go collect money and shit, and then like we would go do jobs and shit.
Okay, now they
He would
getting
make
out
me
of
wait at this
control.
back door.
They getting
What's
out of
going on?
control. In the chat, yeah. Parkhead, you might have to put them in the timeout,
Oh,
man.
I got it.
Yeah, that's some more weird shit. I don't know what kind of weird shit they on. They need yeah,
It
put
won't
them
let
up.
me do it.
Hold on, let me try.
All right, I'm gonna try to do it. Getting it back, killing it. Oh,
It's being
shooting
removed.
him after they run. But you
You're
know
gonna have to
we
get
time.
put. Y'all keep talking that crazy shit. You're gonna be put in time out.
I've been trying. It ain't work. It wouldn't let me
Boy,
do it.
you pranking us. Well, shout
My
out to the
retro.
best who's
Right.
trying to prank us.
Yo, the
We
guy on
appreciate
the right
it.
looks like a squirrel from Ice Age. Says it's always these clowns that be hiding their faces. You know what I mean? Living in their mom's basement, never getting no dush dush magush.
Nah,
Always crying in the comments. Real shit. All these
that
dudes
podcast,
be.
you got them hard. They
I'm
was
like,
just
why are you
playing
so
around.
mad?
They
I
was
was
just
after.
fucking
That's what
around,
you do.
Parkhead. Parkhead put them in a timeout for 300 seconds, though. What's that, 5 minutes?
Y'all get in the mint. Yo, y'all get in the conversation trying to get in the scoop, but y'all just smelling your hands because it smells like poop.
It was easy for
What's
me to
that
be a
smell?
pilot because
Smells
I
like
was on
shit.
here. That gangbanging life ain't for nobody, man. I'm telling you, it don't get you nowhere but locked up or dead, man. For real, real talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I know personally firsthand, man.
I told you
Yeah,
that dude, that producer that lived with me, said he would always just talk about jail like he was tough, but he got extorted in jail. His dad called me up and they was like trying to rob him. And I heard he got raped in there and like like real
man.
shit. That's how I felt bad for him. Let him move in with me, and that's the mother. He's the dude who killed my dog, man. Unalive my dog.
Yeah, you
You
told me.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, I went in on him for that. I think. I think he might have even tapped in on maybe when it was your episode, maybe when you were on the Hood Smoker podcast. Remember, because you were like, I shouted him out, and you were like, "That's dude that you told
Yeah,
the
yeah,
story."
yeah, yeah. Because he be watching but he watches what I do. Because I have a lot of people that are connected to him that know me and shit, and they know when they realize what he did. Because some people just they didn't know what I was talking about. And I talked to them like, "No, he killed my dog, yo," and then they're like, "I ain't fucking with that dude no more," you know. And a lot of people told me they don't like him. He's in like a halfway house right now. Every time, his dad be buying him like equipment to make beats and shit. He'd be getting high on drugs and selling all his equipment, and then he always had to start over. His dad be buying him more equipment, and then he don't pay his bills where he lives, and people just jack his equipment.
Yeah. Uh, Yo, the Henro said I caught him murdered after I beat two murder. You should be happy that you're even out here on this live talking to us right now,
Yeah,
not
man. Yo,
on the road, dog, or doing life.
yo, is that your whole life though? A lot of people like when that's all you talk about. Like if you out this, you should talk about like going to the
I'm
store and
curious,
getting
how
bread.
old are you, the
Like that shit
Henro?
should be more exciting because
I'm
you
curious,
got
how
it.
old are you? Because I got a feeling that you're not a young cat and you're talking like this. Because there's a lot of old head OGs outlive dumb shit. Be happy you outlive dumb shit. I'm curious how old you are.
It's
Because
all
people will be
these
like,
demented ones that try to get young boys to do this crazy shit. You know what I mean? And then when you get old, you realize you wasted your fucking life for fucking
yeah, but
stupid shit at the end of the
you
day.
got to turn
You
the
know what I
negative
mean?
into a
Nobody gives a
positive.
fuck.
When I was in the joint, all I was doing was reading books, working out, lifting weights, playing sports, getting tattoos, and playing cards, gambling and shit. That's all I did, watching
Hey,
shit.
come on.
Yeah, I'm just curious how old you are talking the way you talking on there, dog, because I got a feeling you might be a old head. You said
83.
talking about 83.
That's
Yeah,
when I
so
was
you old.
born. That's the best year ever. That's when the last time the Sixers won the championship. Best
Nah,
team of all time. You know that.
I'm older.
12-12 Sixers.
I was born in
Dr. J.
77. I put my age out there. I ain't never hit my age.
Wait, you
86,
10 years? You 10 years
77.
older than me?
I'm 77. 77. So
No, I'm
nah,
saying you 10 years older than me. Oh, you're 77?
6 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm 83. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
almost 84, though. I was born in November 83.
right, because I just turned 47. 47.
Eminem,
Trips
when
around
they,
this motherfucking sun, this globe, this planet, this shit, this solar system, all floating around this motherfucking Parkhead say 74. He's almost 10 years. I think Blantonio was born in 74. I'm not sure. And Brother King X is younger than me. So,
I'm the
nah,
youngest hood
but
smoker. I'm the youngest one on the hood smokers. For real?
I
That's
don't know
crazy, yo.
out of the official team. Nah, we got like you haven't met
Your
him.
son.
He's in the hood smoke around. Yeah, of course, my son. He'll be 21 in January. He's the shit. He is
He's the
the
youngest.
CEO of the Hood Smoker Podcast. He's the engineer. He makes this shit happen. So,
Yo,
but that's how I stay up on a lot of what's going on with the younger rappers and shit. He's a big time NBA YoungBoy fan though.
that's cool.
Chester McFly, the baby here. What's that
Who
mean?
the baby?
What's
No,
that
I'm
mean?
just checking on my girl.
Oh, alright. Is that what you was talking about, kids? I mean, the little McFlies, the mini McFlies.
Oh, they sleeping, yo. They good.
It's late, dog. That's what my ass needs to be. Damn, yeah. This went
Yeah.
like an hour longer than I planned. But shout out to everybody in the chat, dog. Yeah, I definitely got to go crash, man. I smoked that motherfucking shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. They just got off a timeout in the corner and they're back.
Timeout.
They said they was just pranking us.
It's all
I
good.
mean, it's all good. Yeah, we don't that pranking shit's cool. Check our channel out, man. Check out like
Yeah,
we
you can
got
hit
a
us
lot
up
of
and
those.
talk to us. You ain't
Go
gotta
on
be
the
scared.
playlist. Yeah, we got a playlist too. You can check out like Telefit Kualai. You can check out. I got my album I dropped on here. It's called Tales from the Gutter. You can go check that out. We got shit the promo videos that we do on here.
Cool.
Check them
I'm
out
gonna
for
smoke a
us. Got a
cigarette. The
promo
words I want.
video on here. That we got. We're on episode 293 of the Hood Smoker Podcast.
Hell
Going on
yeah.
2 years. Salute, Parkhead. But subscribe, hit like, show some love.
Hell
Catch
yeah.
us
Chandan.
Thursday night. We got motherfucking oh, you were born in '88. So you're not like
No, I'm
that old,
from
but you
'83,
still
gang.
young even and shit. So you still, I mean, dog, you're old enough to know better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sound like nah, not who you talking about? Me? I'll show you what I'm on. Where the fuck did I put the cause I just
Everybody
smoke.
always no.
You
Don't.
know, this is a
Everybody that
different
be
one.
judging people. You know what I mean? They be judging people. It's probably what they be doing. Everybody that says something always has they don't have their picture on their
Right.
YouTube. They always criticize you hiding their face. I never get that. You go
Right.
hide your shit. Don't talk about mine. Like that just shows who you really is. I'm hiding it. It's like that guy from Home Improvement. Like you, the neighbor, yo. Al was Wilson's his
Yeah.
name, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Al's his co-host. Wilson's the dude. Yeah.
Okay, do what you do. The Henry, be safe out there, though, family. Be straight. Be safe. Look,
Hell
if
yeah.
y'all pros really want to go at it with the Hood Smoker podcast, look
Feeling
us up on Instagram.
my
We are still gonna do that. So if you want to show your faces on here, and if you can make any one of the Hood Smokers podcast, any one of the Hood Smokers, me, Jay Gutter, Chester McFly right here, Antonio Top Brother King X, Christopher Jordan, Mr. Go To.
there
I
you
mean,
go.
whoever you want to, if you think you can make Monte Cristo tap out,
We
you
got
whoever you
roaches
think you can
outside,
make to the
Chris.
top,
Here in
you
Philly,
about to
there's a
go out
lot of
there
big
and,
roaches.
yeah, but I'm about ready to get ready to crash. Y'all look us up on the
Hell yeah.
Instagram and get at us, and we'll make that happen. We can go on Instagram Live, and y'all want to be trolls. Let's see y'all's face. Let's see you talk shit. You know, or if you're an MC and we celebrate all elements in all genres. Get at us, holler at us. The Hood Smoker Podcast with a T at gmail.com, or just look us up on Instagram. It's on the links on YouTube, so you can just hit the little button and shit, and it'll take you right there. And check out Chester McFly, man.
Oh
We got
shit, you
almost a
crazy?
quarter
My
million.
girl funny as shit. She put on Home Improvement because I said
Uh,
that comment. You
Shout
funny
out
as
to
shit.
Tim Allen. You know he's from Detroit. Tim Allen.
Oh, shout out to Tim Allen. He got caught with the yak too. He went to jail. He has
Yeah,
a mugshot.
he was in the joint for yeah. He said comedy saved his life and shit. Yeah, he got caught with the key. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Much love. Salute, fam.
All right.
Much love, Chester McFly. Make sure y'all go check out Chester McFly. I gotta get some sleep, man. I got work like in
Yeah,
3 hours,
me too.
dog. Yeah, shit.
It's good going live with you though. Real shit. It's always a
Yeah.
pleasure being on with Good Jay Gutta. Check out his page in the Hood Smokers Podcast. They're gonna be on tomorrow night. It should be a great episode.
Yeah, tune in, the Henry, hit that subscribe and notification bell. We show you. I drive all around Detroit. Chester McFly, he goes all around Philly. You can check us out. We show you the scenery and shit. You better check it out. But go check out In the Hood with Gutta. Chester McFly on a couple episodes of that. But much love, y'all. Salute the Hood Podcast. We out of
Peace.
here, man. I gotta get to sleep, dog. Peace.
Man.
Peace
Peace.
out, dog. I'll holler at you, family. Peace. Detroit, Philly in the building. Peace.
Oh yeah.
Got it. Peace. Wherever you at. Peace.